power means? Power means what? Rate of doing work. That's it. Rate of doing work is called as power. Rate of doing work nothing but anything. Rate nothing but what it is changing with respect to time. So that P is equals to W by T. Work done by time is called as a power. Now here average power will be there. P average is equals to, average means what you will take? Interval, right? Change in work done by change in time, delta W by delta T. And also whenever you see P instantaneous nothing but what you will get? Differentiation d by dt. So that dW by dt. So that d into W nothing but what is the formula? Force into displacement divided by dt. Then here F I take outside, why? Because F is a constant force. And then here ds by dt. What do you mean by ds by dt? Velocity. So that the dot product of force and velocity is the power. P is equals to F into a very very important problem. And then average power is what? Delta W by delta T. Change in the work done by change in the time. And also power nothing but generally the rate of doing work. And the units of this one is important. In different problems they will be giving different units. So what are the units? First of all tell me. Work done by time nothing but work done is what? Joules. Time in seconds. So that units what I can write? Joule second. Joule second is our power. And also here one more unit is we can say that watts. 1 joule per second is equals to 1 watt. In this, why? Because we will be measuring the powers of the machines always. So that we will say that sometime 1 kilowatt. What is the meaning of 1 kilowatt here? 1000 watts. And also 1 megawatt. Mega nothing but 10 power 6. 10 power 6 watts we will say. And also we will measure in the kilowatt hour. What is this? What is the unit of kilowatt hour? Nothing but for what we will measure in kilowatt hour? See that? Here W nothing but what? Watt, right? Watt into hour nothing but time. So that watt hour nothing but power into time. Power into time is nothing but what? See here, work done is equals to what is the formula? Power is equals to work done by time. P into T gives you what? Work done. Work done nothing but what? Change in the energy. This is the unit of energy. Why? Because watt hour I said. Watt nothing but what? This is a unit of power into time. Power into time nothing but work done only. Work done nothing but change in the kinetic energy. So that energy unit is kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt watt hour is equals to how much? See here. Kilo nothing but what? 10 power 3. Hour nothing but what? 60 minutes, in each minute 60 seconds. Then what is remaining? Only watt is remaining here. So that 1 kilo nothing but 10 power 3. 1 hour nothing but 60 into 60, 60 minutes into 60 seconds. And then here watt is remaining as it is. Then clearly what I can write here? This is 3 zeros, no? 10 power 6. Then 36. 36 into 10 power 6 watts. 6 or 5? 5. Then 3.6 into 10 power 6 watts. This is a 1 kilowatt hour unit. 10 power 4. 3 and then I put 6 point here. 3.6 into 10 power watts or joules? Joules, right? Joules. Energy only, no, I am saying. So that 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 3.6 into 10 power 6 joules. What about the dimensions? Dimensions of the power is what? Work done nothing but what? ml square t power minus 2, that divided by time nothing but, then what happens? It will be ml square t power minus 3. That is our power dimensions. Power is rate of doing work. Average power nothing but delta W by delta T. Instantaneous nothing but what? F into V. This is important. This formula is important. F into V is a dot product between force and velocity is the power. And also if you see the different units of the power here, dimensions. Copy that. AC ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ AC ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. చూడుపరా. Sir, if you are feeling difficulty, you can go back. You only. You are feeling difficulty in sitting, you can go back, otherwise you can change the place. Come here, otherwise anywhere you sit. ಏನ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರ್ರಿ. Done. See that they have given the work and then time graph. You have to find out the power. What you have to do? W by T, na? W by T nothing but divided by nothing but what you have to take always? Slope. So power is the slope of WT graph. For example, they have given the PT graph. PT graph they are giving, they are asking the work done. W is equals to what is the formula you will get? Power into time. Multiplication means what you have to take always? Area. So that area of PT graph gives you what? Work done or energy. It might be energy also. So write this also. Slope of the WT graph gives you power. Area of the PT graph gives you work done. Make it fast. Write a problem then. An automobile of mass m, moving from rest while the engine gives constant power P, its position and velocity changes with respect to time. Then find the relation between velocity and time. Comma, displacement and time. Velocity and time, and then displacement and time. See that I will teach this one. I said that an automobile is moving with what speed? They said anything? An automobile of mass m moving from rest. U is equals to how much? They said U is 0. Moving from rest, U is 0. It is important, relation is important. So an automobile of mass m moving from rest while the engine gives constant power of P. Engine is giving the power of P here. By that power, it is what happening? The position and velocity changes with respect to time. Position is S and the velocity is V, changing with respect to time. How they are changing with respect to time, you have to find out. In the last line they are saying that by this power, whenever the engine is moving from the rest, then what happening? Nothing but its position and velocity changing with respect to time. Changing with respect to time, nothing but how they are related to the time. That is what you have to find out. First of all, we will find out the relation between velocity and time. We will find out first of all velocity. For that, we know the power formula. What is the power here? Power formula is what? P is equals to, the easy formula is we will take as F into V. P is equals to F into V. Now in the place of F, what I can write? M into A into V. Then M into, what is the A formula for us? dV by dt only. Ultimately, I have to get the velocity here. So you have to keep velocity as it is, and then you can change everything whatever you want. So here A here, then dV by dt into velocity V. This is the power. So that I want velocity only means what I can do here? Just I will keep V dV one side and then send everything that side, that is P divided by M into dt. I want to get the velocity, nothing but I will do the integration here. Initial velocity, however, they are saying how much? U is 0 only. Now v dv nothing but what will get? Only v, 0 to v square by 2, I am sorry, v square by 2 is equals to, here what I can write? P by m into integration of dt is t only. Now here v square is equals to what I can write? 2pm by t, and then v is equals to what I can write? 2pm by 2p by m whole power 1 by 2 into t power 1 by 2. Ultimately what I said, you have to find out the relation between the velocity and time, so that what I can write here, v is directly proportional to t power 1 by 2. Clear, understand, right? That is about the velocity. I am not doing anything here, I am just taking the power formula. Power is equals to force into velocity. You can take even work done by time also, but here what they are talking about? Velocity. So whichever the formula you are having the velocity, take that only. Why to take the other formulas and then why to change again? So that P is equals to F into V here. F is nothing but MA. In the place of A I have written as dV by dt. Integration I have done, and then I got the velocity and time relation as V is directly proportional to t power 1 by 2. In terms of P is under root 2pm by t, 2pm divided by 2p by m into t we got. That is what the velocity we got in terms of time. Now they are talking about the position. Position or displacement. Position you have to find out the relation between the position and time. So for that purpose what we can do? Can I use this one? Yes, very good. I can take this one and then I can write ds by dt, so that I can get s, right? I said that I have to find out the s only here. So that v is equals to, what is the formula we got? 2p divided by m whole power 1 by 2 and then t power 1 by 2. I am writing separately, simply only, there is nothing here, just I am writing separately to calculate properly here. Velocity nothing but what? ds by dt, that is equals to tp by m, 2p by m whole power 1 by 2 into t power 1 by 2. I can take only ds here and then I can send dt that side, so that whatever the constant we are having, take it as k for the easy purpose. And also t power 1 by 2 and then dt. Integration if I apply, the integration of ds will be what? S, and then k will come out, and then t power 1 by 2 dt. T power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 dt will go, no? So that is what we are getting. And then this k value is how much here? 2p by m whole power 1 by 2, and then 2 by 3 will go up, and then what is remaining? 3 by 2 will be remaining, t power 3 by 2 will be remaining. So directly I can write here s is directly proportional to what? T power 3 by 2. And also if I want to write the final conclusion, nothing but s is equals to, can I send this 2 inside of the root? If I send 2 inside of the root, what will happen? It will become how much? 4. If I send 3 inside of the root, it will become how much? 9. So that here 4 into 2 nothing but 8p divided by 9m whole power 1 by 2 nothing but root into what is remaining for us? T power 3 by 2 is remaining. You understand what I have written? Here I have written simply 2 by 3 is there, 2 by 3 is there outside of the bracket. I want to send inside of the root, whole power 1 by 2 nothing but what? Root only, no? If 2 is going into the root, 4 it will become, you are taking 4 out of the root, how much it will become? 2 only. If you are taking 9 out of the root, how much it will become? 3. So only 2 means I send inside and then I said it as 4. 3 means I send inside, I have to set it as 9. So that 8p by 9m, here already 2 is there, no? 4 into 2 becomes 8. 8p by 9m into t power 3 by 2. This is the relation between the displacement and time, or position and time, and this is the relation between the velocity and time. Remember, important, those formulas are important. Copy it. Done. Next problem. When a liquid density rho coming out of a hose pipe of area of cross section A with velocity v strikes normally and dead after hitting the wall, then find the power exerted by the liquid. Your options are rho into A into V, rho into A into V square, rho into A into V cube. Shall I repeat the question again? When a liquid of density rho coming out of a hose pipe of area of cross section A with velocity v strikes normally and dead on the wall, then find the power exerted by the liquid. Calculate. Power exerted by the wall, you have to find out. Exerted by the wall or on the wall? On the wall. By the liquid on the wall. Finally, dead nothing but final velocity is how much? 0. Second option is correct. Anybody else? Mandeep. Cube is the correct answer. Why? Because the power is equals to what is the formula? Work done by time. Power is the work done by time. Here they are saying that it is moving with what velocity initially? V velocity. Finally, and then it is deading off the on the wall. So that here work done is equals to what I can write? Change in the kinetic energy only. So clearly what I can write? Half m into v square divided by time t. So 1 second. Water power is equals to half mv square into t. Did they give any mass of that? Nothing. So that half into, instead of mass what you can write? They are saying about the density and area and all. So that, yes, very good. Density is equals to mass by volume. Mass is equals to density into volume, density into area into length of the hose pipe. Area of the pipe and then length of the pipe also they have taken. Now half into, in the place of mass what I can write? Rho AL into V squared that divided by T. Then here rho A as it is I have written. L by T nothing but what? Velocity V, and then this is V square. This is half is there of course. Then here what I can write? Rho A V cube divided by 2, that is the power. That will be directly proportional to rho A V cube, that is changing as rho A into V cube. That's it, no? Anything else? Yes, correct only. F dot V madidra. F is equals to what you have written? Acceleration dV by dt na. Yes, however it is proportional to rho A V cube only. proportional to only. Yes, if you do f dot v also, you will get the same answer. Acceleration dv by dt anukondirudra. Yes, even then you will get the same answer only, but you will get rho a v cube only. And also moreover we have this formula in the laws of motion only, conservation of momentum. In that water jet problem is there, no? In water jet problem also you will get rho a v square as the answer. Do you remember that rho a v square is the force exerted by the water on the wall into v. If you do nothing but again you will get the power only. Power is equals to rho a v cube only, you will get proportional to rho a v cube only. Next problem. If motor lifts water from a well of depth h and delivers with a velocity v, in time t, then find power of the motor. mgh by t na, that's it. Minus mgh. mgh by t, sirf mgh ही. What it is doing, it is just lifting, otherwise it is giving out also, no? Giving out with velocity v, no? That is what you have to consider even. mgh plus half mv square divided by t, that's it. Conservation of energy only. mgh plus half mv square divided by t here. See that the water it is taking from the deep well of height, how much they said? H is the height. I will consider this as a zero potential energy level. Zero energy level I will consider. And it is lifting the water and giving out with a what velocity? V velocity. Now you have to apply the conservation of energy. Before that, power is equals to, what is the formula for us? Work by time. Work is equals to energy by time also I can write here. So that energy you have to take from the conservation of energy. Energy initial is equals to energy final. If you are not doing this much of procedure also, you can do directly. Here it is lifting the water, so it is having some potential energy. How much that is? mgh. It is throwing out with velocity v. At that time, what is the energy? Half mv square. Total energy required by the motor is how much? Nothing but it is lifting the water, nothing but the energy which is given by the motor is how much? Nothing but mgh plus half mv square. In time t they are saying. So that what I can write clearly here, mgh is for the lifting water, mgh for lifting the water, half mv square is for the ejecting out, it is ejecting outside, and then that divided by time t, this is the power. Otherwise energy initial is equals to energy final also you can substitute. Energy initial, is that lifting any water at that time? Nothing. So that zero everything. After that it is having potential energy and then kinetic energy always. So potential energy for lifting, how much that is? mgh plus kinetic energy is how much? Half mv square. This is what the total energy we will get. That is the total energy, and then that energy by time we will get here. And some of the people might be having any doubt that it is minus like that. Anybody having that doubt? Work done by the gravity is minus mgh. Here work done by the motor, it is pulling the water in the upward direction. It have to apply the force opposite to the gravity only. How much ever gravitational force is there, to avoid that you have to apply the force in the same direction, and the water also coming in which direction? Upward direction only. So mgh plus half mv square by t. And next one is power of the heart. Power of the heart. Heart pumping the blood. You don't think other powers. What are Shreyas? Prajwal. Power of heart for pumping the blood. See that whenever you see the power, we call sometimes BP. BP nothing but what? Blood pressure. So that we are measuring in terms of pressure also, no? So that you have to get in pressure only. In terms of pressure only the answer you should get. So here power is equals to, what is the formula for us? Force into velocity. So for that force into velocity, here force nothing but what I can say? Force is the, with what force it is ejecting the blood into the nerves, and also with what velocity it is ejecting. So here force nothing but I want to get in terms of pressure. What I can do? Yes, very good. Force by area only, no? Pressure nothing but divided by area into area I will do, and then into velocity V here. So here force by area. Force by area nothing but what? Pressure. Area I will take as it is. Volume nothing but what I can take. Velocity nothing but what I can take. Length by time. Very good. Length by time. Now here this is the pressure. Pressure. And then A into L nothing but what? Volume divided by T. Nothing but the power of the heart will be measured as the volume of the blood it is pumping out per second. For each second how much blood it is pumping out, the volume of the blood with what pressure it is pumping out. That is what you have to take. So pressure into volume by T. These problems are important. So pressure into volume by T is the formula for the heart power. This is the powering rate of the heart. Heart power is pressure into volume divided by time. So that pressure into rate of volume in time T. Understand, right, everybody? I have not done anything, just I multiplied with A and then divided with A, that's it. How much power your heart is having? So much. What Uday? ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೈಫು? ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ವೈಫ್? ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ನಮಗೇನಾ? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬರೋಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇದೀನಿ ತುಂಬ ನಾನು. ನೀವಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. Next problem. A pump is used to deliver water at a certain rate from a given pipe. By what amount should velocity of water comma force and power of motor should increase to obtain n times of water from the same pipe. See that a pump is used to deliver water at a certain rate nothing but what you have to take. It is just leaving some water at the rate of nothing but dm by dt you have to take. The pump is used to deliver the water, amount of water at the rate, nothing but what you have to take, dm by dt only, no. So that certain rate from a given pipe, by what amount should the velocity of water, force and the power of the motor should increase to obtain the n times of water from the same pipe. For example, now I am getting 1 kg of water at certain time. After that I have to increase the velocity, force and then power of the motor, so that what I can get, nothing but if I get one bucket of water, nothing but then after that I have to get 1 tank of water. For that purpose, in the same time from the same pipe only I have to get. So for that purpose what I can do? I can do is that I have to increase the capacity of the motor, power of the motor. Same pipe, within 1 minute I just filled a can like that, otherwise a bucket like that. Within 1 minute only I want to fill a tank, nothing but what I have to do? I have to use a bigger motor, that's it. Bigger motor, nothing but you are increasing the power only. So by what amount you have to increase the power, and by what amount you have to increase the velocity, so that by what amount you have to increase the force they are asking. The first logic is I will tell you and then you have to do the problem. First is they are saying that amount of water is how much? dm by dt it is giving. Finally what you have to do? You have to increase this how many times? n times. So that finally dm dash by dt is equals to how much? Nothing but n into dm by dt. This is the relation between the masses at the rate of mass. Then after that they are asking first of all velocity, then force, then power. Calculate that. Take density of the water as rho and then area of the pipe as A. Initial velocity is V. V dash is equals to how much you are getting? V dash should be equals to n times of V. At least you got V dash is equals to NV. N into V you got. V dash is NV, F dash is equals to how much? I think N square into F you will get. Correct. This one L by dt will gives you what? Here also you have to write, no, this is the same thing, rho A into same only, you have written correct only. Then what you can write here, rho A into dl dash by dt. This is the V dash, then rho A gets cancelled here. Same pipe and then same area only, no, again. Look at the board. Now here I said that density of the water is rho and then area of the pipe is A, nothing but something answer is there within that only. So here mass is equals to density is equals to what I can write, mass by volume. Mass is equals to density into volume, density into volume, nothing but area into length. That is what you have to take whenever you find any water like that. Always you have to take that formula only. So here dm dash by dt. M dash nothing but what, final water is coming out from the pipe, and then that is d by dt of m dash nothing but what I can write, rho A into L dash. Same water only. Is there any change in the water? Nothing. Same area of the pipe only. So that rho A into L dash, that is equals to n into d by dt of simply what I can write here, rho A into L. Then here rho a gets cancelled. Then what is remaining here? dl dash by dt, nothing but what I can write that as v dash n into dl by dt, nothing but dv. V I can write. V dash is equals to n into v. Now here I got the velocity. Now I want to get the power, not power, second one what I asked, force I think. Force is equals to what is the formula we are having? We are having one formula, that is m into dv by dt. M into dv by dt is the formula we are having. So that in the place of m what I can substitute? See this is a f we got. Now I want to get the f dash. For that purpose, f dash is equals to what I can write? M dash into dv dash by dt. That is equals to, in the place of m dash what you can write? In the place of dv dash by dt what I can write? If it is moving with a constant velocity, at that time instead of m dash into dv by dt what I can write? V into dm by dt. Variable mass only, no? So that what I can write here clearly? V dash into dm by dt. V dash nothing but how many times of v? N times of v. So that n times of v, and dm dash by dt nothing but how many times of n into dm by dt. So that n into dm by dt. Again here n into n will be how much? N square. V dm by dt is what? V dm by dt nothing but what? F only here. So that f dash is equals to n square times of f. Listen again. I have written in the formula in reverse here. See that first of all I have taken that the rate of water pumping out nothing but dm by dt they are talking about. Initially dm by dt it was, finally it is how much? Dm dash by dt. The dm dash by dt is how many times of initial? N times of the initial value. For that, in the place of mass, rho is equals to mass by volume. Mass is equals to rho into volume, rho into area into length. So that mass value I have to substitute here. If it is the second case nothing but rho a into L dash, same water and then same pipe we have taken, n into d by dt of rho a L I have taken, rho a gets cancelled here, dl dash by dt nothing but what? V dash, dl by dt means v, that is what finished, the relation between the velocities is finished. Then after that you have to find out the force. For finding the force, here I am taking it as F is equals to, for the variable mass system we have the force, at constant velocity variable mass system what is the formula we are having? F is equals to V into dm by dt. This is the general force we will take. Now final force I want, so for that purpose F dash is equals to what I can write? V dash into dm dash by dt. Now V dash nothing but how much? N times of V. Dm dash by dt nothing but how much? N times of dm by dt. N times of dm by dt. N into n will be n square, and then what is remaining here? V dm by dt. What is the V dm by dt means? F only. So that n square into F we will get. This is the F dash. Then you have to get the power. Power P dash nothing but, what is the power formula? Generally P is equals to F into V. From this only you have to get. Then P dash is equals to what I can write? F dash into V dash. F dash is equals to how many times of F? N square times of F. N square into F. V dash is equals to how many times of V? N into V. So that N into V here. N into N square into N will be N cube into Fv. N cube into, what is the Fv means? Fv means power. This is a P dash. Clear, right? Copy that. And within power only I will give some of the problems as work to you, and then you have to work. However, today evening physics only, na study hour. And that time we will discuss the paper and then we will solve some of the problems. I will give some of the problems of power. Okay.